You got this lady who's obviously older, obviously more experienced. She knows how to trap somebody, and she knows about the court system. She knew well enough to try to get over to the West Coast and boost up that child support.
He can't say that.
Is he allowed to say
I'll say
that?
it louder.
So I'm seeing this thing about Anthony Edwards on Twitter, all over the internet, to be honest. He's 24, 25, somewhere around there, and he got a 37-year-old pregnant. Now he's saying, hey, I don't want anything to do with this kid. He went to court. He said, I don't want any visitation. Just tell me the number I have to pay and let me move on with my life. My understanding is this is his third baby mom, but this baby mom, this is not her first child either. She has one with a little baby, so she's been around the block. She knows what the game is. Because she knows what the game is, because she knows she trapped another rich entertainer, she flew to California. She said, hey, let me get out of Atlanta. Let me get out of Georgia. I want to fly to California, establish residency there, and I'm going to make sure he has to pay the max amount. It seems like everything they do over there is messed up, including making you pay astronomical numbers for child support. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. And if you have something to say it in the comments. I remember I was watching the Joe Budden podcast a couple of weeks, and they were saying there was somebody that was paying like 20, 30, or 40,000 a month. And they were like, oh, that sounds like light numbers for California. That doesn't sound like light numbers anywhere. Anyway, we're going to get back to this Anthony Edwards thing. So the dude, he's 24. This lady's 37. If we saw this in any other dynamic, like a man to a woman, we would say she's being preyed on. The person is being preyed on. And that's what I think we're seeing in this case. You got this lady who's obviously older, obviously more experienced. She knows how to trap somebody, and she knows about the court system. She knew well enough to try to get over to the West Coast and boost up that child support. But the judge said, hey, we have no basis for establishing the child support amount here. You're going to have to go back to Georgia. So that's a W for him, for Anthony Edwards in this case. But everybody here is taking an L. The woman's taking an L, Anthony Edwards is taking an L, and the child is taking an L, unfortunately. That's the only person I feel bad for here. I don't feel bad for Anthony Edwards. You already know she has a track record. She's got a baby with Lil Baby. You should know what type of time she's on. You're an athlete. This is your third baby mom. You know how the game goes. I don't feel bad for her. You're not going to get all this child support that you tried to run to the West Coast and establish a residency there. You're not getting it. Judge said go back to Georgia. Let them figure it out. Anthony Edwards is a loser because if you make the decision to be intimate with this woman, knowing she has a track record, knowing her history, and then you turn around and say, hey, I don't want that baby. Go get rid of it. She says, no, I'm not getting rid of it. She goes and has the baby. You absolutely signed up for exactly the experience that you're getting. You're an athlete. We've heard these stories time and time again. I don't know why everybody seems to think they're the exception, but you're not. You're going to be another statistic. This woman is a loser for preying on a 24-year-old. There are going to be some people that say, hey, that's a grown man. She didn't prey on him. But if the roles were reversed, we would say that an older man was preying on a younger woman. Now, he told her, hey, I don't want the kid. She wanted to go have the kid. So she's got the kid. She's going to get whatever support she can, but she wants to go into public and shame him for saying, I don't want to have visitation. I don't want anything to do with the kid. The kid doesn't even have his last name. Now she wants to cry how he's being a bad person and this is not what she expected. I don't know why you didn't expect this. He told you right in the text message when this situation happened. Go get rid of it. You made the decision to have the baby, and it's your body. It's your choice. I support that. I support your right to make a decision about what it is that you want to do with your body. But everybody here is being immature. For Anthony Edwards, you have to take care of the kids that you produce. So you don't get to say, oh, I don't want to be a parent anymore. I told her that over text message. Nah, you make that decision beforehand. And you take the appropriate actions beforehand to make sure that you don't bring a baby into this world that doesn't have both their parents. In fact, let's only deal with women in that way when we're going to be married to them. When we make the decision that, hey, I'm going to spend my life with this person, so I will give them a child. Other than that, stay away from them or pay the child support. Suck it up and be in this child's life because that's what they deserve. It feels good for you to be, hey, throw your hands up and say, hey, I told you I didn't want this baby. But now that kid is being raised without a father. And this is not letting her off the hook. He told you he didn't want the baby. You turned around and had the baby anyway. And the person that has to take the biggest L is not either one of you. It's the child. That's my thoughts. You guys tell me what you think down in the comments. And if you like the video, like the video. Subscribe to me back here for the next conversation. And if you have thoughts on Aisha Howard, Anthony Edwards, or just this situation in general and guys being railroaded in the child support system, let the world know. This is the place for discourse. Till next time. Peace.